Hi Virgo, how are you? Welcome to your Ancestor reading, guys. Happy Halloween. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Alright, so what we do here in the Ancestor reading is we pull some energy of an ancestor or a passed on loved one that wants to connect with you. This could be somebody that you knew in this life, or maybe you didn't. They could be from last year. They could be from thousands of years ago. We don't know. We'll see what wants to come out. All right, guys. Who wants to connect with Virgo today? Who do we have today connecting with Virgo? Who do we have here for Virgo today? Feminine energy, potentially an air sign when they were here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, don't have to be. This is a feminine energy that was extremely smart, very straightforward, well-spoken, a good writer, no bullshit kind of energy. All right, what else can you tell me about this person? Like this female spoke her mind all the time. She might have had heart issues when she was here. She definitely allowed heartbreak and betrayal in her life to kind of harden her. Yes. So here's the thing with her. Where she's at now, she's not that way, right? We're not that way when we're not here anymore. When things happen in this life that hurt us and harden us, we're not like that when we're not on the earth anymore. So this is an outpouring of love from her to you. If this is somebody that you knew and she was kind of somebody in this life that really wasn't affectionate, she's offering that to you now, that big ass cup of love and emotion. Yep, there it is again. All the emotion now. She's offering it now. She couldn't when she was here. She is now. Okay. She's planting seeds in your mind. And it could have to do with your love life even. Okay, let's get an opening message from her. What does this ancestor, this loved one, have to say to Virgo currently? Oh. Okay. There might be somebody that is causing problems in your life that you might need to block communication with. And also, make sure that you're practicing healthy boundaries, but not to the point that you're closing yourself off completely emotionally. Yeah, there's something that just needs to close out in your life because you're leveling up. In order to level up, you might need to leave some people behind. It's just there's too much like in your ear. You know what I mean? Too much shit in your ear, constantly drama, jealousy, competition. You might just need to close the door on some people so that you can level up in your life. There could be somebody around you that is just, they're just a shitty person. They're not going anywhere in life. They're just a bunch of drama. They're very inconsistent, very user energy. You see this little ghost here? He's saying peace. That person needs to go. Okay. What are some ancestral gifts that you possess? Ancestral gifts, Virgo. Let's talk about them. What are your ancestral gifts? Speaking. And this person right here was very well spoken, spoke her mind all the time, no matter what. You've got that gift as well. And it can be kind of impulsive to other people, you know, like no filter. Yeah, it's saying what needs to be said, even if it's a little harsh sometimes. You're good at preparing for the future. You're good at setting down a foundation, watching things grow. And you're persistent. Like, you will plant your seeds and you will watch them and watch them and watch them, and you are not giving up until they've grown to where you want them to be. Very persistent, extremely persistent. Like, battle energy persistent. You are going to fight and fight until you get to where you want to be. Okay, generational curses that you are meant to break in this lifetime. Generational curses that you are meant to break in this lifetime. Lack mentality. Everybody's getting that one today, I swear. It's a crazy world. Lack mentality, rejection, abandonment. And everybody's getting that 10 of Swords, no matter which freaking deck I pick up. I swear. Okay, it's about... Scrimp, you okay? Scrimp it? All right, it's about breaking financial generational curses. Always feeling like there's not enough. There's not enough. There's not going to be enough. I'm always going to need more. I'm always broke. I'm poor. You know, it's that kind of mentality that you're meant to break. No matter what awful things happen, you know, with the 10 of Swords, it's about when things happen in our life, tragedies, crisis, it's being mindful not to allow ourselves to be stuck in that mentality forever. I'm never going to have anything I want. Everything's always going to end. Everything's always going to go to shit. It's always going to be awful because that's how my life goes. It's that mentality. That's what you're meant to break. Justice reversed. Yeah. There's a lot of karma attached to this. There's, you know, there might be like financial karma in your lineage that you're meant to correct in this one. You might be called to help people that the world has treated unfairly. You might be called to give to people that are not treated like everybody else, not treated like they're equal to everyone else. People that are treated like they're less than, you might be called to help people that feel that way or that are being treated that way. Things that are unfair, you're being called to help correct in some fashion in your life. Okay, let's get a closing message from this ancestor, and then we'll move up here to your oracles. What else does this ancestor have to say to Virgo today? We also have Libra energy here, if that means anything to you. All right. What else does this ancestor have to say to Virgo? What is it that you feel would help you feel content, fulfilled? What does your happiness look like? Oh, 1111, make a wish. What does your happiness look like? It's okay to wish for exactly what you want. You don't have to settle. You don't have to, you know, dumb it down or narrow it down. It's literally whatever you want, whatever you wish for, whatever your ultimate happiness looks like. Set the intention that that's how your life is going to be. There could be something here with a new home, with a celebration, with a marriage. If that's some kind of potential in your life, that's definitely something that could be present here. Again, with the Seven of Wands reversed. Make sure that you are not closing yourself off emotionally. If you're closed off emotionally, you're not going to get the things that you want as far as the things that call to you emotionally. So if there's things that you love, things that you want in your life, if you're closed off emotionally, they can't come to you because you're blocking them. Okay, let's move on to your oracles. So in your little Lenormand here, you have the Mountain, which, yeah, it's a bit difficult. Like there's a mountain that is present in your life that you have to overcome, right? So we have some problems. We have some challenges. What is this mountain all about here? What is this mountain in your life? You don't feel strong enough to express yourself emotionally. There could be a water sign that it kind of has you questioning your self-worth, your confidence, your ability to overcome challenges. You feel like you don't have the ability to. You don't feel like you're strong enough. Yeah, there's a heartbreak here, a betrayal potentially that has you feeling like you're just not strong enough to allow yourself to be emotionally open, to express yourself emotionally in a healthy way. Okay, and that's directly connected with your other oracle here, which happens to be your water guardian, which is all about your emotion. Oh, goodness. These readings today, you guys. All right, so Water Guardian. I just think that this is like one of the prettiest cards that I've ever seen. It's all about connecting with your emotions, right? And that's a huge theme here. Take time to understand how you really feel. Get to know yourself in that fashion. Sensitivity isn't a curse. It's not. You can be a sensitive person. When you're being your emotional self, that allows you to be receptive to messages from your soul, literally. Okay. When you get to the things that you actually feel, the things that you actually want, what that looks like, then your ancestors, your spirit guides, whatever, they can help you achieve those because you're connected to them. All of the emotions, whether you determine them as good or bad, all of the emotions are valid and they all have to come up in order to be processed, in order to move forward. You also, there's a thing with you right now where you have some kind of underlying intuitive psychic abilities that are being blocked. So in order to utilize those abilities, everybody has them, right? Some are just more easier to access than others. Some focus on them more than others. You can really only access them when you are connected to yourself emotionally, because that's how they come in. All right. So while you feel like you might be protecting yourself by closing yourself off, not feeling things, you're literally blocking yourself. Okay. So just keep that in mind, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. You guys take care. Have an amazing rest of your day.